Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the sexuality in flowers. Before starting this topic, we need to understand about the nectaries, that are basically the cell present inside the flowers, and what are these functions. Basically these nectaries are a group of cells that secrete nectars. Here the term nectars are basically the sweet fragrant liquid that are called the nectars, and the group of these nectar secreting cells are called the nectaries. What are the function, or we can say what are these nectaries helps? These are basically to attract the insect for the cross pollinations. And if we talk about the location of these nectaries, where these nectaries are found inside the flowers, these are present at the base of the pistil, at the basically the female, at the base of the female reproductive organ of the flowers, or at the base of the petals. And now we will begin about the sexuality in the flowers. From the cross pollination, we need to understand about the sexuality in flowers. Basically the sexuality in flowers refers to the way flowers reproduce, which basically involves the male gametes, or we can say the male reproductive organs, or the female reproductive organs. In many plants, the reproductive organs are found in the flower themselves. Now we will start one by one. First of all, the anther of the stamen. Basically we are talking about the male reproductive organs. The anther of these stamens produce pollen grains which forms the male cells. These pollen grains are basically the male cells, and these male cells are known from the another name, that is the male gametes. Now the another part, that is the female gametes, or we can say the egg cells. The ovaries of the carpel, the female reproductive organ, bears the ovule. These ovules, which encloses its become egg cells, and these egg cells are called by the another name, that is the female gametes. When these male gametes and female gametes get attached or get combined, or we can also term it by get fused, then the fertilization of the flowers begins. Now we will talk about the some terms related to the sexuality in the flowers, that is the bisexual or the hermaphrodite flowers. What are these bisexual or the hermaphrodite flowers? These basically contain the both male and female part. These are commons in the flower, in the terms of flower. Now if we talk about the humans, bisexuals are basically the transgender which contains the characters of the both male and the female parts. But in the terms of flowers, these are common because they contain the flowers. Basically there are many flowers that contains the both male and female parts. In terms of animals also, there are some hermaphrodite animals which contain male and female part. The best example is the earthworm. At the one end the female part is present, and the another end the male part is also present. Now the fourth term, that is the unisexual flower. These unisexual contains either the male part or the female part. As we human, we all are unisexual. Either we are male or female. In 1 or 2% of the population are basically the bisexual. Now in terms of flower, unisexuals contain either the male part, that is the anther or the stamen, or basically the female part, that is the carpel, or we can say basically the ovules, where the ovules fused. Now the fifth term is staminate and pistillate. These staminate flowers are basically, the term related to the staminates are basically related to the male part, and the pistillate flowers are basically contains the female parts. The seventh one is the neuter flower. This neuter, basically the name defines itself, that neuter means that both male and female parts are absent. There are many flowers also that doesn't contain any male part or the female part inside it. The best example is the sunflower. If we talk about the sunflower, at the center of the sunflower there is a disc-like structure that is black in color. This black structure, we can also said it by that disc-like structure is surrounded by flowers, yellowish flowers. These flowers are basically the neuter flower that do not have any male and the female part. This is the disc-like that is black in color in the sunflower, and these yellow petals of these flowers are basically neuter flower because they do not have the male or the female and the female parts of the flowers. Now in the next part of the video we are going to discuss about the briefly the parts of the flowers. Till then, thanks for watching.